What's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired Sunday Night Rant. What up, what up, what up? So, as we dig off into our Sunday things to gripe about, I'll start with the less important today and go to the most important last, right? So, first things on the docket would be that I went toy shopping. So, I have a toddler, and he soon is going to be turning 2. And he gives me a bogus reason to be in the toy aisle looking at boys' toys. I'm a big kid. I enjoy those kind of things. And I'm in there looking. I'm in there being nosy. No, I go. I'm also have a secondary project that I'm coming up with of buying things that mean something to me to decorate for my bar and for the set. So I'm currently have some things going on in the background of trying to get a space so that the show can be videotaped. We have a camera, we got a tripod. We figured out how to record it where it's being recorded as a podcast, but you can see it and the sound will still be in the video and we don't have to link it up at a later date. I figured those things out. So we're just now looking for a space, and I'm also now buying things to go in the space as decorations. So some of those things will be classic toys or toys from classic properties. So I'm a fan of Transformers, so I'm in there looking at the toys, and I'm looking at some of the little guy toys and saying, oh, I want to get this for Titus. That'd be cool. And I'm like, oh, everything in every aisle was like $20. Like legitimately $20. I'm talking about you could buy one action figure and he was $20. It was ridiculous. Like the only toys that weren't $20, and then they were $10, and they normally was just like the G.I. Joe size action figure. The toys that used to be $5, they $10. And the toys that used to be $10 are $25. Like if you want to get you a decent Nerf gun, $25. If you want to get you like one of those dogs and you hit the thumb buttons and they talk, y'all parents who got little kids, I know you know what I'm talking about. You hit the little button and it says a phrase or something or other, $25. I'm like, damn, this shit expensive. I don't remember this shit being this damn expensive. I'm going to every aisle looking at stuff like, shit, this shit is expensive. I was in total shock. So I finally found the Transformers, and I've been looking for the Seekers, and I know most of you guys aren't that nerdy, but the Seekers were the Transformers that transformed into jets. And so my goal was to get a Megatron and then get some Seekers. So I was going to get like Starscream and Thundercracker to stand behind Megatron on the desk. So like I said, I'm trying to set up everything so how I wanted to look in my mind. So some of these things are props that I want to buy. To do that, to set that scene up. So when people see it, they're like, oh, Megatron and Starscream them. Okay, bro. Stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm looking at the Megatron. And I'm like, $50? Oh, y'all done lost y'all damn mind. Y'all lost y'all damn mind. So I get online. I look, they want $40 online. I'm like, $40? When I was a kid, the Megatron was like a $30 toy. Jeez. But then, you count inflation and all the other things that go on with it and with technology and so on and so forth. Part of me understands, but the other part of me is like, I still think y'all getting over. I just do. So I was like, man, I just really was in shock though, y'all. Like, I couldn't really believe that toys were that damn expensive. Totally blew back by the fact the toys are that expensive. So anyway, I'm looking. So finally I run across another character that I was looking for. It was like $17. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cheaper than what I seen online. I'm a cop that. So then I look back at the Megatron one more time. I'm like, man, I want to pay this $50, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find him again. And he's a key piece to what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, I really don't want to spend this money, man. I don't want to spend this money. I'm cheap as hell. I'm a Sagittarius. We are cheap. I mean, cheap. I mean, when I say we cheap, I mean, when I see how much things cost, normally my mind has this going on.
Oh, my God.
That's how I feel. Every time. Just fucked up. So I fight the cheap guy off of me and I take the Megatron up there to the desk and I talk to the lady up there and I'm like, look, this Megatron, it's been damaged. Y'all got some sticky, nasty stuff on top of it. Look like somebody opened it and fiddled with it. I can't pay full price for this. So the lady's like, I'm gonna go get my manager. I'm like, oh my God, not the dreaded manager. So the manager comes back. I hit her with the nice guy. So, ma'am, I buy these kind of toys, and I've been looking for this one because he's like a core character, and no one has him anywhere. And this is the only one I found, and your packaging is all damaged, and there's some sticky stuff on it. I was wondering if you guys could give me a discount. So the lady's like, she looks at it, fiddles with it for about 5 minutes. I sure can. I'm like, yes. So she gets to messing with shit. She's like, I'll give it to you for $30. Sold U.S. American. You sure can. I sure will buy it. Let me swipe this card before you say anything else. Shit. Let me get that deal. I needed that. So I'm proud of myself that I hustled my way into a Megatron to go on my desk. Made me feel good. I guess that's the feeling women have when they get them shoes on sale. I guess that's what that was about because I felt that good. So onward and upward. Next thing on the agenda for the night was a conversation about bullying. So recently, me and a couple of my male friends was having a discussion about children being bullied in today's time. And my male friends was giving me the idea that bullying as a whole right now is some soft batch cookie shit. And I was taking the stance of we don't understand it totally because bullying for us is different than bullying for this generation. And my friends is like, yeah, but this some soft ass shit. These kids ain't being bullied. I remember having somebody push me down and ride off with my bike. I remember shit like that. I'm like, yeah, we definitely had that happen. I can say I remembered having someone, slap a tray of food out my hand before, or somebody strong arm my milk until I got tired. Normally what happened with bullying on that level is that you get bullied a couple times, you go home and you tell somebody, and some adult, normally a man, would tell you, look, they're going to keep messing with you as long as you take it. And it's not right to fight, but you're defending yourself, and defending yourself is righteous because if not, people will bully you forever. And a lot of us learned that valuable lesson, and we went out and punched the bully in the face, and they were shocked. Normally they were blown back that you fired on them. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it means to knock their lights out, open a can of whoop ass on them. And they learned a valuable lesson. They weren't going to put their hands on you no more or take your stuff or whatever they were doing to bully you. And that kind of lesson is a very important lesson in life, especially for males, that you have to learn to stand up for yourself and you can't allow others to do what they want. They can't do what they want with you. So that being said, it's like, oh, well, how's bullying different now? And now bullies are just as weak as the person they bullying, if not more. But what they're doing is cyberbullying. They're getting online and every day they're posting pictures or memes or comments about you and how you ugly or how you got a big head or how your ears is messed up. You got claw foot, whatever's wrong with you. Every day you got to read about it. And because this is the kind of bullying that's not the person that pushes you when you're in line or not the person that They done jumped on you and gave you a wedgie, something that you can have a physical outcome that happened to you. So now you can go back with physical force. This is psychological warfare. And I don't know if there's a real way to get our children to see that they're just words, because as much as we can say words don't mean anything, they still hurt. To have someone tell you look a hot mess every day might piss you off after a while. It's just human. You can only take so much. How Popeye used to say it, that's all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. And so that idea, that thinking within that is why I find it hard for kids now. And so I try to express that to adults. Like, it's probably harder now to a certain degree, especially if you live in middle America, small town America, where these types of cyberbullies exist, because these are people who are attacking you to feel better about themselves or their situation, which is normally what bullies are about. It's going to take a different way. And so what I would say is you still have to confront that individual. You still have to step up and say, hey man, watch what you're saying to me, because you continue to say that to me and I put my hands on you, I'm not going to be responsible. And I know that's wrong, but since I'm talking to adults, it's really right. I mean, it's wrong on how we tell people you can't solve things from a violence point of view. That's not right. But there is times where, unfortunately, somebody gonna have to get these hands. That I'm kind, I'm well behaved. My mama taught me manners, but like I just said, that's all I can stand. I can't stand no more. And sometimes that means that little Billy got to get slapped up, because every day he'd have posted a dumb picture talking shit about you, and you'd have had enough. And I don't want, as an adult, you don't want kids to do what they have done, which is hurt themselves, right? You don't want that. And so, it's one of those situations where I'm definitely probably wrong. I'm willing to say I'm probably wrong, but I feel like I'm right when I say to y'all, sometimes some people just got to get slapped up. Sometimes you got to get your stone cold on and open a can of whoop ass. As I sip my drink tonight, 3 olives, strawberry juice, that kind of strawberry blend they be having. I had one of those on ice, something simple. No cigar. All right, I guess that's really all I got to say about the bullying thing. I know it's, like I said, I know it's wrong for me to say, but I'm just going to be honest. I think the way you fix all bullies is sooner or later you got to stand up to them in some shape, form, or fashion. That being said, let's slide out for a quick commercial break. And then after that, we got our last topic of the day. So we'll be right back in 2 and 2. Hey, is your car out here looking like a POS? Mostly because it's dirty. Backseat is filled with McDonald's, Burger King, all types of fast food trash. Well, worry no longer, because you can be a happy customer of Marky's Detailing. That's right, Marky's Detailing is here to help you out. Known for their excellent cleaning skills, Marky Detailing will get your car clean from the top to bottom, specializing in getting in that undercarriage. That's right, Marky Detailing. All you need to know is we go where you are. Marky's Detailing is known to come to your location and get your car spotless clean with the latest in technology and ways of cleaning your car and getting in all the nooks and crannies. That's right, Marky Detailing. Hey, you can find us on Facebook, or you can call us direct at 616-502-6131. That again is 616-502-6131. Marky Detailing. Also look for us on Facebook.
Johnny Ray Ray's security team. That's right, the legendary Johnny Ray Ray security team has a service or a plan for you, for your home, for your business, for your auto or boats. That's right, you can get a one-on-one personal security officer to take care of everything you need to protect you from any and all threats. If you need more, we can bring and provide a team of well-trained superstars made by Johnny Ray Ray himself. And don't forget our special deal. Right now, you can get our baby mama protection plan. This includes protection from your home, protection for your business, and protection for your personal well-being. Johnny Ray Ray security team. Better be protected.
Brought to you by Mind Bender Incorporated in association with Ashy Radio.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
So let's get into the last thing of the evening. And this rant is dedicated to one of my favorite MCs, my man T.I. So recently in the hood news, what they like to call Black YouTube, Twitter, there has been an uproar with T.I. and Tiny and mistresses accusing them of doing the heinous crimes of having threesomes with them, but getting them blowed, meaning giving them illicit drugs, so other people could have sex with them. Now, I normally wouldn't touch something this scandalous, not my thing. But I did want to bring to light something that I always find interesting with these type of cases. I guess it's cases, right? Because it's multiple. So cases is the fact that it is always something that happened years ago. And it strikes me to be really interesting because as a person, I have met and been around numerous individuals who have had a rape case happen, right? They've been assaulted by some dirtbag piece of shit individual. Those women, when those things normally happen, they come forth because they want justice. Because this person's obviously a piece of shit. I mean, it's obvious you're a piece of shit at that level when you go to jail and you go to prison and the prisoners beat your ass all the time. That should let you know that you're a piece of shit. When the people in prison are disgusted by you, that's when you know you have crossed the line to true piece of shit status. But I find it interesting that it's always some, when it comes to the celebrity part of it, it's always some later they touched on me, or later they got me drugged and they did this and I was so embarrassed. Conversation comes out. And this latest accusation that is being thrown at T.I. and Tiny, I find to be even more interesting because the person is stating that there had been money involved with their behavior and activity. Now, for people like me, I kind of view that as, is that a secret admittance of guilt? Are you secretly letting us know that you as a person are not to be trusted? And what I mean by that is this, that if you are a woman complaining about how some people treated you, right? If you're complaining about that you had a sexual liaison deal going with a married couple, you were the side woman for them, and there was payment, and you state that, makes me then step back and say, could this be a ploy for you to get money and the money didn't happen? So now it is, I'm going to tell it all. I'm going to dirty your names. I'm going to destroy you through social media. And my question is it fair for Tiny and T.I. to be aired out in this fashion? Is it fair for us to judge them and their lifestyle over a scorned woman. Because we're talking about it and trying to figure it out and looking at the situation and ask questions. T.I.'s came out and was like, yo, there's only so much I can say, but I've never been that kind of person. It's not how I get down. And it's most painful for T.I. being within the situation is because he has painted himself in such a fashion that it's almost unbelievable. You are the guy who is super hood and gangster and respected in them streets. But you're also a family man and a highly devoted dad and a guy that does his best to stand up for the average African American and Americans as a whole. He's been plenty of times where he's talked about just America and wanting things to be better for everybody. And there's been plenty of times he stepped up for a Black American and said, yo, this is wrong or that's wrong or whatever the case may be. So he's built a image of himself that a lot of people could not build, that they could not be like, yo, I used to be a criminal. I used to do gangster shit, but I've turned into a completely mature and well-mannered man, able to juggle all the facets of manhood. That this assault now bringing in his private business and then making it look like they were the upward level of dirtbag by drugging people to do more catches me off, seems fishy. And the reason it seems fishy is because once you bring money into it, if someone was paying you to come and have sex with them and their woman, if they were kinky enough to pay you for sex for that, then they were kinky enough to pay you for sex for other people to have sex with you. If that's what they were into. I don't understand why the drugging would come into play if they're already paying you. And as my man in the movie said, aha, that's kind of where I'm at with it. That's where my mind takes me. Now I could be wrong. I'm a nobody. I don't know nothing. I wasn't there. But it just seems wrong. It seems fishy, little off tilter, little cockeyed. That's what it seems like. And so the point I'm trying to make is a lot of times when things don't seem right, they're not. A lot of times when your gut feeling tells you that's fucked up, it is. And I'm the type of person that I normally go off of that. I normally let my tum-tum do the deciding when I'll have enough facts, I don't have enough information to make a educated guess. So, that all being said, my tum-tum say this is a woman scorned, that they pissed her off in some shape, form, or fashion, probably because she stopped being chosen and there was no fame in it for her. So now it's time for her to make herself known. That's my assumption. That's what I think. That's what I'm assuming. I know it's wrong to assume, but that's what I'm doing now. So that's the last one of the evening of things that I want to rant about that I've been paying attention to, or it came across my personal radar. That's about it. That's about all I got for y'all this week in ranting and raving, tripping out over crazy shit. But I will say this Thursday's show will be DJ Blaze coming through to talk about the new project, Gun Rule's Finest, Part 3, The Movement. So if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out. If you are a person that has been listening to this show, paying attention, then you would know that I have been playing bangers off of that album. So what I'm going to do today is continue that. And today's song is dedicated to the real ladies out there, the sexy ladies, the pretty girls, all the pretty girls around the world. This song is dedicated from me, Simon Phoenix, to you, the beautiful ladies out there. This is my man, King Caution, Selfie, Shots Fired, Sunday Night Rant. Holla at your boy. I'm out. I holla.
Up next, King Caution, selfie. Ladies, get your camera phone and take a pic.
Shout out to all the beautiful ladies around the world, especially the ones that love taking selfies. I see you. When she see a mirror, pull her phone out. She gotta take a selfie. Getting dressed fresh out the shop. She wanna take a selfie. 5 minutes, turn her to an hour. She love taking selfies. Break it down, roll up the line. She smoking, taking selfies. She see a mirror, pull her phone out. She gotta take a selfie. Getting dressed fresh out the shop. She wanna take a selfie. 5 minutes, turn her to an hour. She love taking selfies. Break it down, roll up the line. She smoking, taking selfies. She love taking pictures, so I asked her, can she send me one? She sent it. I said, damn, baby, you know you be killing. Short hair, long hair, don't care. Snap a shot, front view, side view, pose. Show me what you got. Thick thighs, pretty eyes. I just wanna see your face. Hair all natural. She don't have to wear it. Like as soon as she upload, everybody comment. Don't let her make a video, cause everybody watching. Watch her pose for the gram. She got a lot of followers. She finding the mother. Everybody stalking her. Big booty, she's a cutie, shade butter, lip gloss. She don't want your money, she's a hustler, her own boss. Pretty as can be, she only got a few friends. She see every dude comment, tryna be her new man. They thirsty as can be, trying anything to get her. She don't care about attention, she just love taking pictures. When she see a mirror, pull her phone out. She gotta take a selfie. Getting dressed fresh out the shop, she wanna take a selfie. 5 minutes, turn her to an hour. She love taking selfies. Break it down, roll up the line. She smoking, taking selfies. When she see a mirror, pull her phone out. She gotta take a selfie. Getting dressed fresh out the shop, she wanna take a selfie. 5 minutes, turn her to an hour. She love taking selfies. Break it down, roll up the line. She smoking,